Hello and welcome to episode 5 of the Clash Royale Let's Play. And we're back after a good break. Oh no, my mic just fell out. Let's get that fixed. And we're gonna do some box opening by opening this simple chest. Getting nothing special. We might have some upgrades available. And I did open the magical chest on my own. I am sorry about that. But we did get a great amount of stuff. And let's purchase everything here. So we got the baby dragon, which is one of the best troops in the game. And I'm going to upgrade it, and then I'm going to show you what it does. It's a flying troop that does great splash damage, and it's decently tanky, and yeah, it's going to be a really useful troop for us to use. And this is the Valkyrie. You've seen it before, and it's another splash damage dealer. I'm going to reform this deck to something a little bit better. So you're going to add the baby dragon in place of the minions. Upgrade the spear goblins. And let's see what we can do next. I believe the goblins can stay. The mini P.E.K.K.A. has to stay. And we might as well add the skeletons in for a little bit of kiting action. And yes, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going against Ori, and let's just quickly drop a little mini push. Let's see how they respond, and that's with the Musketeer. We're gonna let everything go. But now, that's an oh no, I whiffed that hard. But let's drop the archers and got normal goblins, and we should be able to fight off that counterattack pretty nicely. Now we're in a bit of a tricky situation because we don't have that much elixir, and I think they have a good amount. But we should be able to get a couple of chips on their tower, and ooh, they have a prince. This is where the skeleton comes in, and with really cheap defense power. And here is our counterattack. The Valkyrie mini P.E.K.K.A. combo. It's only second to the Valkyrie Prince combo, which will come later in the Let's Play, once we actually get the Prince. But let's send a little fireball here and get some pretty okay value. And just send in a baby dragon, level 7. So it's pretty okay movement speed, and look at that damage. It's going to chip away at their tower, and they're not going to have much to do. So I'm going to predict the minions, maybe, and put down a Musketeer, though. Ooh, I don't know. We might be able to get away with the Musketeer. And, ooh, okay. The Musketeer can take care of everything there, with the assistance of the skeletons if needed. But let's send in a mini P.E.K.K.A. goblin push, and hope for the best while we wait for their prince to do their work. So we're going to drop the archers, the skeletons. That was very dicey timing. And a Valkyrie in the middle to get some splash damage value on the booster and the prince. Now, with that our quick rush on the right side, we were able to switch lanes and get that tower. And we're going to send a fireball in, and that tower should be gone. There we go. We're going to drop the goblins and the musketeer and the skeletons just to help out a little bit. And we're going to drop the mini P.E.K.K.A. on the prince just to help take some good damage off. The prince is a very dangerous card you gotta look out for, and it could do devastating damage if you ignore it. We're going to use the goblins and archers to stop the mini P.E.K.K.A. And we're just going to stall and see what they have up their sleeve. And we're not going to use the baby dragon because it's sort of our, well, I guess you could say it's our best card, and we're going to wait to deploy our troops. And there we go with a smooth victory. And 29 trophies, GG to Ori. And now we're going to move on to the next game. Oh, I just saw something. Here we are, a golden chest, which we can open, hopefully with some good results. And let's see what we unlocked here. So we unlocked the bomber, and the Tombstone. They're both very good cards, but they are very high skill. Other than the Bomber, we're not going to be using it because it's very low level, and this is an example of how to use it with some good splash damage. But we're going to upgrade the Musketeer and get our King level up to level 4, and that's going to be a brilliant thing to have. So magic items, they're nothing special. So we could, the wild cards and everything like that, we could add it to upgrade some of our troops. And to be honest, something I might be using in the future for a long time might be coming on later. So I'm not sure if I want to actually upgrade or add anything right now. I can't speak though. But for the time being, I'm using the Goblin a lot. So let's upgrade that, and with the rare cards, we can click on something we want to upgrade, and that's going to end up being the Fireball. A high-level Fireball is very powerful because it can help wipe out basic troops, such as the Musketeer and Mini P.E.K.K.A. And speaking of the Mini P.E.K.K.A, we're going to be doing that. And we're going to upgrade everything we have available to upgrade. It's quite expensive, and we're going to have to wait for more gold to come. And here we are with a season pass, and with the gold we just needed. So this is called the season pass, where you can unlock everything based on crowns. And since we had a lot of crowns before we got to level 4, we get to claim everything here with a little bit of unboxing action. Hopefully, we get an epic or something like that. Now, every time you get some stuff, you get a new tier, which is a new crown chest, and get some stuff like that. Now, with our new loot, we could just get some more crowns and get that. And look at all the options we have here to upgrade. And we're going to be doing everything we have in our deck, because that's going to end up being what we're going to be using the most. Instead of the Musketeer, we might go for a different option, which I'll think of in a second. So upgrade the Fireball that we were so desperate to upgrade. And someone just used the bathroom in my house. Okay. I won't ignore that. And let's upgrade the Bomber because it might be useful. Let's upgrade the Giant because it's a great tank. Let's upgrade the Musketeer because we're using that. The Minions. And finally, the Giant. Let's check out what else we have here. So I don't know how to find the magic cards because it's a relatively new feature, but here it is. And let's add the wild cards to something useful, like the Archers. Archers are very value early on, and we're trying to get everything up to at least level 5. And now, let's just fill up on the Goblins. Yes, get the Goblins. 400 gold to that, and we got the Goblins to another level. And with the rares, of course, we're going to spend it on the Valkyrie, as it's one of the best cards in the game. Here we are. And let's just finish up by spending these on the Archers. We'll save these, actually. We will save these. Now, with that out of the way, let's just do some stuff. Alright, let's move on to game number 2. So we're going against Vala from No Clan, and we're gonna go with a very classic push we have. Dragon, P.E.K.K.A, and wait for the Fireball. Now that was a very good Fireball on their side, and I think we might be going against quite a little clasher we have. We got some good damage, around 300, but we're gonna Fireball once another troop is dropped. If not, we're just going to drop the skeletons right on top to defeat their Musketeer. So we're going to drop our Muskie, and we're going to drop our Goblins. And that Prince should be dead in a jiffy. If not, I'll put down my Dragon and Valk. So here we have a basically unstoppable push, and that should be tower number 1. And in the meanwhile, let's try to clear tower number 2 for those sweet, sweet rewards from the season pass. We're gonna drop the musketeer. Sorry, I mean the mini P.E.K.K.A. And that might not even be necessary. We're dropping another musketeer here, hopefully wiping out their king tower. But we might be able to get all 3 towers nevertheless. What just happened on the right tower is a clear testament to how powerful the mini P.E.K.K.A. is. So you might want to watch out for that. So we received a golden chest. And, ooh. I'm not going to do that yet because I'm lazy and we're in the middle of a video. But we're going to claim this, see if there's anything useful. And let's just do some upgrades because why not? And we need some XP for our thing anyways. So level 4 going in. And one more upgrade should be enough to get our new thingy. Yeah. Valkyrie. Let's hop into game number 3 and let's sweep another sad board soul. Magic Fanatic 597 from Clan Awita Uwu is our opponent, and we're gonna go in again with a little bit of a push. I don't think I mentioned a very good use for the skeletons yet. If there's something you want and you can't spend anything else, you could cycle to the fireball, for example. So it's also very useful in that manner. And they seem to be a Valkyrie user as well, which is quite respectable. And they seem to be level 5, I just realized. Oh, that was a skeleton army that they just dropped, much to their demise, and that was a very unfortunate event on their side. So with the musketeer going down, I'm just gonna drop the goblins right on top to get some good damage off on that. And hopefully the goblins get 1 or 2 stabs. Oh, doesn't look like any. We're gonna get the baby dragon down, as well as the scaling tins, just to distract baby dragon for a second. So we're gonna split the archers. We need to change lane about now, because they're way too committed on one side, and that's not good for them. Which means we can easily do a 2-sided push, where I drop the Valkyrie here, mini P.E.K.K.A. there, and they're gonna have some trouble defending against both sides. They can't commit to one side too hard, or else the other side will be getting defeated very quickly. It looks here that's what they've done, and their overcommitment has caused them to lose a tower. So we're gonna let that baby dragon chip away on our tower because it's not gonna do too much because it's only 100 damage per second. We're gonna drop our musketeer, drop our baby dragon in the corner so it gets a little bit of more time to walk up, and we're gonna have to drop the mini P.E.K.K.A. around here just to distract. We should win that interaction, and we just gotta sort of just push ahead with the Valkyrie, and their tower should be gone now. So we're gonna drop the archers, we're gonna drop the baby dragon once again very soon. Right around here. And let's drop the Valkyrie to tank some hits. Drop the goblins for some extra DPS. We're gonna wait for the fireball to get some good last second damage off. So they've been hiding the goblin cage the whole time, which is actually very interesting. It's quite a good card, but I'm gonna say good game and give them a thumbs up. It's a good game from Magic Fanatic, and we're gonna get our new cards. Now, what is better? I am going to say that the Valkyrie is going to be more valuable to take. We're going to check what we have here again, and we have nothing to spend it on. So we're going to hop into, I think, one last... Ooh, hold up. If I could donate to someone, that's some free XP. Oh well. Well, we're gonna hop into one more game, and then we're gonna end off the video for today. So we're gonna drop the skeletons to cycle to something better. So if they're gonna go for a giant, I'm gonna drop one musketeer, and I'm gonna wait for the goblins. And after that, I'm gonna go in with a small push on the right side, because the musketeer should be enough. But oh, that plan just changed because they dropped a prince on our troops. So Royale. I feel like I've seen that person before in this series. Remind me if I did. But here we have a nice counter push, and their tower is gone. We're gonna have to wait for a little bit, but until then, we're gonna go on the right side with a small push. So I'm gonna drop it one tile under the exact corner, so it isn't targeted directly by the king tower. The dragon should be able to chip away pretty fine at their tower, and we're gonna probably just go in with the quick mini P.E.K.K.A. goblin push. Ooh, I just had a horrible placement right there. And I just realized Fella Raynish is actually a level 3 king tower. But I had some bad placement right there with the baby dragon. I probably should have placed it a little bit more to the front, and now it's going to get hit by everything else. In this situation, I'm going to put the skeletons on the top because the Valkyrie is already locked in, but the prince wasn't, which means whichever is closer will work better. Since they dropped a giant after that big push, I know they're not going to have a lot of elixir, which means I could freely put down this mini P.E.K.K.A. and musketeer. I took quite a bit of damage from that, actually. But we're going to drop the Valkyrie right there. Then I'm going to drop the skeletons for some easy DPS. Then I'm going to drop the goblins. Going with the mini P.E.K.K.A., the archers. And maybe I'll go for the baby dragon. Trying to get that second tower just so we could get those juicy, juicy rewards. And boom, that should be that tower. And we should be on the winning road. Let's play this to the end because, you know, who knows what will happen. There's 5-second comebacks occasionally. There we are, match over. Good game from Raynish. A really interesting play that they did. But let's grab this reward at tier 9. And hope for the best. So do we have any upgrades we have available? We can upgrade the arrows for tower level 5, I think. What? That's wacky. So if we upgrade here, we should get our XT. There we go, level 5. Then we get more deck slots. We get some special events. What is this? Some cool rewards we have here. We might do this tomorrow or in the next video. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and that'll be it for today. I'll see you in the next one.